Hello, my name is Yemi Akinye. I am in Design A1 and this is my Design C Summative. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the planning system and checklist of my design, the visuals of my design project in progress, aka my house in progress, the ATLs and technical skills of my design, the final blueprint and evaluation of my blueprints, and how the design process actually really went. So let's get started. Here is my summative checklist. As you can see, it is a detailed procedure, basically explaining what I'm going to be doing for my summative project. Here is the first step on my design checklist. Number 1 says, I will create a thorough and detailed blueprint showcasing the house I will be using, including the length, width, and height. I will put all pieces of information together on my blueprint according to my design specifications, and I will make sure my blueprint is clear and easy to read. I will label all the parts that must be included in my design, and it will be very clear to the point. There will be windows, doors, houses, and more. I will also include stairs since my home will have upstairs. So I also listed, the things that I'll also be including in my home, such as doors, windows, rooms, and much more. I also included the time frame that this specific step on my checklist shall take, so about 2 weeks from November 1st to November 13th. Number 2 says, I will look back to my orthographic and use it as a reference. Anything that needs to be edited or rearranged or fixed will be included. I made an orthographic earlier and that was in my last design project, so now I'm just taking that orthographic and basically changing and tweaking some things and making the interior and exterior more fancy basically. This step in my design checklist says, I will gather the resources and materials that will be needed in order to complete this design. I will use Floor Planner in order to get my design done. I'll make sure I have all the items and I will try to estimate the quantity that I need in order to complete my design. So I basically listed all the materials that I'm going to be using. The screw wrench hammer part wasn't really needed, to be honest, because I was just using it on an app, and I thought with the intent before that we would actually build an actual model of it, but no. And I said that this will take a few days depending on how much I do on Floor Planner. Step 4 basically means that when my design is done and it is confirmed by me and I think it is ready, I will screenshot the final results and include it in this video. So I said, how long will it take when I finish my design? Probably around November 12th. The last step is basically an evaluation of how I've done my project, so I will list the success, the downfalls, and the in-betweens of this project and the process that it took in order to complete this process. And I said it will take 3 days from November 11th to November 13th. This was basically the process of my design. Even though this is the finalized project, I'm going to be showing you basically where I started from here to there to show you how my project went. On Floor Planner, I started out with a basically blank, template of just a room. You can customize and change some little tweaks from here to there. I changed the length, the width, and I had to make it 700 square feet. So I just kind of pulled the walls together, and pulled it together so I could, start creating my room. I started out at the front of the home, which is the first living room. As you can see, it says living room number 1. You can see that I added the furniture, the carpeting, the TV. I added everything that I needed. And I also added windows at the front. I also added a dining room and a table. Now we are progressing to the kitchen. Did you know that the kitchen actually used to be where bathroom number 1 is? And bathroom number 1 used to be where the bedroom is. And the bedroom used to be outside. But I did change a few things and I tweaked it, So the kitchen is where it's at, so is the bathroom and so is the bedroom. Here is the backyard. You can see that the backyard surrounds the house. And the backyard, I actually used to not have a backyard because I thought that would be very unnecessary. But I realized, why not have just a few extra places for the people to, hang out. You can put your stuff there, you can add a picnic table, you can do whatever. So that's why I added the backyard, but there used to not be one before. This is the upstairs portion of the home. Where I actually started was at bedroom number 2. I decided to curve the walls because the walls used to be square before. Then I decided to add the study room next to it. I left the living room open and I added a TV along with some couches, some furniture, along with the dining room and the bathroom as well. An ATL that I definitely used during this design project is research, because I made a lot of research and I analyzed and evaluated all the things that I would need to use to be able to do this project. I also used the thinking process because I had to think and evaluate on what I wanted to add here, what I wanted to add there, and I had to really think and create an idea in my head in order to create this design. house meets my requirements because it is aesthetic, the cost is sustainable, so is the financial aspect. It has a low environmental impact on the home, even though there are some elements in the home that are not really sustainable, but most of it entirely is sustainable, but not everything. And our home also is 700 square feet. I said that our homes will be from 100 square feet to 800 square feet, so that's good. Our houses are also safe, and we will provide also equipment that will allow our customers to understand how to be safe in our homes. And the function is good, as we listed. It has everything that is needed inside of the home, and it's just it's a great home. During this design process, I went through multitudes of changes. I am going to list one, however. Initially, I thought I was going to draw my blueprint on a piece of paper, but then I realized I can't actually draw. So I decided to use Floor Planner instead. And Floor Planner is a blueprint application that allows you to make blueprints very simply. If you have gotten this far, I thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!